Hello children, in today's session I am going to explain a topic, valence bond theory. It is also known as VBT. It was developed by Hitler and London and it was further improved by Pauling. Now this theory it is based on the quantum mechanics where electron is considered to have a wave-like character. Now as in the Bohr's atomic model, you remember that the nucleus is present in the center and electron revolve around the nucleus in a well-defined path. That path is called a orbit. Now electron on this line it can be found. But if electron has a wave-like character, it means that electron will move in this way. So we cannot say that on this line it will be found. It can be anywhere in this region. So this 3D region or 3D space where probability of finding electron is maximum, that is called a orbital. Now 4 type of orbitals we had discussed which have different orientations. S, P, D and F orbitals are there. Depending upon the orientation, different axes they can be present. Now here we will focus only on the S and P orbitals. Now shape of S orbital. S orbital is spherical in shape. That is, if this is nucleus, the electron is present in S orbital, then it can be present anywhere around the nucleus. From this nuclear distance, from here at any distance we find, the probability is maximum. So it can be found anywhere, or we can say that electron probability is uniform or it is symmetrical distribution is there. Then secondly, it is non-directional. Any other atom can approach this orbital from any direction because probability is uniform around the nucleus there. Then second type of orbitals are p orbitals. They have a dumbbell shape. Dumbbell shape you can recall that like in the gym weights that we use, that are type of dumbbells only. Now they have a directional property. In particular direction they point. So there are 3 types of p orbitals. One is px, that is orient in the x axis, y axis and z axis is there. So depending on that we can draw the shape. So if this is the nucleus through which this plane is passing, then it consists of 2 lobes. These are the 2 lobes where we can find the electron density here. So in all the 3 axes, in all the 3 orbitals, probability consists of finding the electron in 2 lobes are there, one above the plane and one below the plane. This is the plane that is passing through the plane that pass through the nucleus. Right? Now electron we consider that it has a wave like character. Now whenever we say wave, that is wave move like this. So in this we assume that this part which is above this plane line of 0, we assign this sign plus and this as negative. So when 2 atoms approach each other, one has orbital in which electron is moving like this, then if this is for one atom, for the other atom also, if the electron is moving like this, so that is if they overlap, then this plus sign will exactly overlap on the plus, minus on minus in that. So when these 2 waves are moving in this direction, only then the bond formation take place.